Hi everybody, welcome back to Animal Crossing Every Day. It's me, I'm Captain Explody, you're watching the show, and we are doing the show, and this is the show, and you are part of the show. You're actually part of it. So, congratulations. You have been upgraded to cast member on this silly show, and I'm so happy that you're here. We can have so many fun times and adventures, and shenanigans, and other things with words, right? So, hi, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate. You gotta appreciate. You gotta do it. Let me see. What do we got here? Well, we got a lot of letters. A lot of letters. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ricky. Oh, Ricky left. When you see the bargains I've got, you'll want to have old Crazy Red committed. I'll be coming to town on the 9th of September at 18 o'clock. Come one, come all. And you get it for free. 9th of September is tomorrow. Sweet. Sorry if this throws you for a loop, but I'm ditching this one human time, and I may not be coming back. Thanks for being tolerable. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. Not that bothered, Ricky, I'll be honest with you. Oh no. We have a special offer there to study the lunar lander. There's always a wife for any other items as well. Why not stop by? Get a lot of letters in my letter compartment. I gotta get rid of these letters. Said this to my doctor the other day. I gotta get rid of all these letters, my letter compartment. And he was like, sir, the NHS is incredibly underfunded. We don't need you here talking to me about your letters right now. And I said, sir, don't talk to me that way. I'm a customer. I don't pay any money though, so don't worry about it. Alright, what is this? Home, stew, red, and home. We don't need this one. So we can put those letters away. We'll do that later. Right after I tell a story. And I want to talk about something. This is very important. I want to talk about... What the heck is that? Hang on. Wham! A migratory locust. I don't think I had one of those before, but now I have it. So I can give it to the bird who will eat it. I think that's what the bird does, right? He says he's afraid of insects, but we all know he's eating the insects, right? He's definitely like, oh, I'll totally put him in the museum. And he just looks at his window. Like, fuck, I gotta replace that thing I ate. Eee. You know, he just gets like 17 different kinds of ant. And he goes, look, this is the locust you gave me. And you're like, I don't think that's what it was. I think you lied to me, Mr. Owl. You're a Mr. Owl liar. And he says, no, not me. But it is him. Anyway. So, I want to talk about something very important, which is time machines. Right? Now, I've seen some talk about time machines on social media. And it's just one other reason to get rid of social media, because it's stupid and all the people on it are stupid. No offense if you're in social media, you're not as stupid, but my goodness. My goodness. Time machines, they don't exist. But if they did exist, you know, people, this is a thing, right? This is, you're sitting at home, you're probably thinking the same thing too. Somebody come up to you and was like, I got this time machine. What are you going to do with it? You can use it. You can use my time machine. What are you going to do with it? There's a pretty good fucking chance right now, right? Without any kind of, like, hinting or poking or prodding. At some point, you probably said, I would use a time machine to go back and kill Hitler. Right? It's a really popular answer. A lot of people say, I would do the best good in the world. I'd go back and kill Hitler. I'm like, I don't think you would. I think that'd be impossible to kill Hitler. Because they're like, well, I changed World War II. And I'm like, don't you think... First of all, haven't you seen any time travel film where, like, the butterfly effect happens and somebody does something really minor and it changes the future? Don't you think that changing World War II completely would totally fuck everything up? Right? You might not even be born and you erase yourself from existence. Wouldn't that be super bad? Like, thank you, Mitzi, for that travel guide. That's very interesting. But I totally paid attention to it. I definitely did. But So I don't like. First of all, you think you can just change all of history. So I don't think you can. I don't think you should. I think it's a very very bad mood. Um, but also like, first of all the people who say, I'm gonna go to. Well, let's have a look at this letter. Classic letter from me that I sent at some point from a different village. Very clever. I'm a very clever boy. Oh, by the way, I found my old village, and I might go like on the memory card for my old village. I might go back and see that at some point. If you're at all interested, I might go and do that. I think that would be pretty sweet. But that'll be for a won't be for a while, I don't think. Cause whatever. Anyway, so first of all the people who say that they would go back and kill Hitler, they're all from here. So you use a time machine to go back in time, and then you would also have to travel to Germany at a logical time, right? So what you're thinking of is a time and space machine. Something that can move you through time, but also like alter your position on the Earth. Because if you went back in time to whenever Hitler was born, when was he born? Like 1900 or whatever. Even before that, right? You'd have to go somewhere. You'd have to hide your time machine somewhere, and then you would be back in time. You'd have to dress like the time. Then you'd have to go to Germany. You'd have to find a way to get to Germany. You'd have to find a way to locate Hitler's parents in Germany who speak German. And I assume the person who says I will go back in time to kill Hitler doesn't speak German. They speak English. And probably wouldn't have it. They would just jump in the time machine first before they even bothered to learn German. Right? Like if I said to you want to use my time machine, you would say yes. You wouldn't say wait, give me 3 weeks to learn like rudimentary German first. No, you'd be out of here, right? We get that. So you're out of here. You're in the time machine. You find yourself here, but like 100 and something years ago, 200 years ago. So then you have to hide the time machine. Make sure that you're dressed like a person of the time. Then you have to find a way to get from wherever you are right now to Germany. It's much harder if you're in America, because all these Americans, they think they can save the world. Well, now you have to go from America to Germany, logically, and then you have to find Hitler's parents, and they're walking around with their little baby Hitler. Maybe it's a toddler in a carriage. Maybe it's like a 1 or 2 year old. Maybe it's like walking around a little bit. You have to find baby Hitler, and then you have to kill that baby in front of its parents, right? And then while the parents are shouting at you in German, you have to explain to them in English that Hitler, the baby, is going to be a mass murderer and start like World War II, right? And you're gonna have to do this without any evidence at all. Where's your evidence? You can't just go, oh, just look, I'll show you on my phone. I'll go to Wikipedia and show you World War II. You can't do that. Your phone wouldn't work because there's no Wi-Fi and Wikipedia doesn't exist. So you would have absolutely, well, you could bring a book back, but like who's gonna believe that, right? You know what I mean? There's no possible way that you could prove that Hitler would actually be the person that started World War II. So now you're in Germany, in a country that is foreign to you, and a language you don't understand, and you've just killed a child, right? So now what? They're gonna throw you in jail. And also, if that happens, don't you think that Hitler's parents are gonna be even more protective of him, and even more like, don't you think he's gonna have an even more of a big chip on his shoulder that you tried to kill? Like the chances of you just walking up and shooting a kid are pretty low, right? Let me see this letter. Let me see. Have you ever found any furniture you like? I bet there's lots you've never even seen. Try out every kind to see if you have what's right for you. I'm obsessed with furniture. It's weird. Thank you. All I'm saying is, logistically, it seems almost impossible to be able to go back in time and kill Hitler, right? It's wishful thinking. Then I'm like, why not just go back in time and get like a gig to go see the Beatles? Right? You can just buy a ticket for that. Easy. Go in. You don't change history. Nobody has to see it. But then you just went to see a sweet ass gig, right? But no, people are like, oh, I'm gonna change history. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna make everything worse. Is what you're gonna do. That's what I think. I think anybody who says I'm gonna go and kill Hitler to save the world, you're just gonna end up making things worse. And how much worse could it possibly be? Right? World War II was horrible. And you're gonna make it worse? Come on, dude. What if you killing Hitler started World War II? You know the way that that guy killed Franz Ferdinand and that started World War One? What if you started World War II because you killed Hitler? What if you started World War One because Hitler was in World War One, so you would have started World War One, and then World War Two, World War One would have been World War Two, and so then by the time World War Two rolled around, you would have made World War Three. What if you actually fucking made a third World War? Come on, man. Think about your options. Think about it. Whereas if you just went to see the Beatles in the Camera Club, you walk in and you're like, oh, it's good. And then you walk away again, but back in the time machine. And then you come back to time and your friend's like, what'd you do? And you're like, I went to see the Beatles. And your friend's like, well, you didn't do anything worthwhile? And you're like, you idiot, that is worthwhile. What's more worthwhile than going to see the Beatles play at the Cavern Club, right? And then your friend will say, oh, we should kill Hitler. Then you can tell him exactly what I've just told you, alright? Killing Hitler, it seems like a noble idea. It's impossible. You can't do, even if you had a time machine, it wouldn't be possible. There's no way you could just walk into Germany and shoot some kid, right? We all know this. It's, well, unless you're in America, in which case you can just walk into a school and kill a kid. But anyway, you know what I mean. You know, it's like, logistically, none of this would work. So guys, think about it. Next time somebody asks you what you would do with a time machine, use your time machine wisely. Don't squander it. Really think about it. Take your time. Oh, sure, whatever. I'm not gonna use this wallpaper, but I got so much money. 3,000 bells isn't that much. I don't like it whenever people say, I'll trade you this thing for like 50,000 bells. You're like, that's not really worth it. That's not fair. But for 3,000 bells, you're like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? You know? Got a lot of Gingoids around here. I got a Squelchoid. Got a fucking Squelchoid up on this bitch. You know what that means? I mean, I don't, but I'm sure somebody knows what the Squelchoid means. Okay. We wanted to save some letters, actually, because we have some letters that we need saving. These are all Mitzi. And these are all home, I think. God, so many from home. Where is it? Stu home. Stu home. Boop, boop, boop. And then these ones are the other people. Yes. Easy peasy. So yeah, dude, think about your time machine thing. Don't just go for the easy answer. People think that Hitler answer is good and noble. It's illogical and stupid, right? I'm not saying don't kill Hitler. Obviously, Hitler deserved to die, but like, come on, think about the logistics of you having a time machine and being able to go back in time. You know what I mean? You'd never be able to do it. Killing anybody is probably a bad idea. It's not gonna work out too well. But yeah, just go back and you know, do what the Back to the Future guy did and just make a lot of money. It's absolutely what I'd do, you know? Do something harmless. Go back in time and tie George Bush's shoes together before he goes out on a thing. And then when he walks out on the stage, he trips over his own shoelaces. Hilarious. Although you wouldn't be able to get anywhere close to George Bush, I guess. They guard their presidents pretty big these days. So that probably wouldn't have happened. Maybe one of the old presidents. That would be funny. Do they have shoelaces? I don't know. Let's hear a secret. Oh, I knew that secret. Uncool, boring. You gotta book your ideas up, you know. But anyway, so let me know what you guys actually would do with your time machine. And yeah, let me know. Keep me posted. I'd love to hear it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna wrap things up right here. I think I've talked enough about time machines and Hitler. I don't think I've talked about Hitler before on the show, so that's good. 270 episodes in. You know, you gotta do it at some point. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. This was a silly episode. I'll be back again tomorrow for more Animal Crossing. We're gonna do more stuff. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we'll figure it out on the day. Hooray! So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Goodbye. Nom 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 nom.